Hi everyone, welcome to the second class, which is history, and today we are going to revise the key features of a Tudor house as the same as we did last history class. And during this video I will be using the computer because I want to share with you the screen so you can check it with me. And at the second video we will need to print a document, so I will be sharing with you this document and explaining you now during this video, so we will need it to the second video. Okay, so let's get it started here with the plan. So we have here the lesson plan. So last class we learned about the Tudor houses. Do you remember all the key features of a Tudor home? So if you click on here, this is the same presentation that we used last class. So I'm going to put here so you can check it with me, and we're going to go over this presentation again so we can discuss a little bit about the Tudor houses. So here it is, Tudor buildings or Tudor houses. I can identify the key features of Tudor buildings. So let's go over it. So wood and daub, that's the first thing, that's the first feature about the Tudor houses. Houses were made of wooden frames. So as you can see here, these are the wooden frames, and as they were uneven, they were like this, the Tudor buildings used to use this wood and daub at the middle of the two, in between of two wooden frames. This is something that we already know because the Celtic round house and the Tudor homes, they use this wood and daub to fill here between two wooden frames. So this is the wood and daub made of clay, animal dung, and other types of materials, natural materials, I mean. So let's go to the second key feature, which is the black timber. As we can see here, the Tudor homes have this black color here. Can you see the black color here? So these are called black timber. So the wooden frame was often covered with a black tar. So we have here the wooden frame, for example, and they cover it with black coat, a black tar, to avoid rotting. Remember when Mrs. Stefani showed to you last class the apples, two apples, one was really okay and the other one was rotting. So we had two apples, one normal, one and another one rotting. So they used to use this black timber to protect the wooden frame from rotting. So this is one more key feature. Let me just clean here. Okay. So let's go here. Wooden frame. This is the skeleton of the house. So it was made with wooden frame, as we can see here. So this is wooden frame. So Tudor houses were made from wooden beams. They call it beams also. the beams or these frames were uneven. So which means that, as you can see here at this house, we can see it perfectly. It's uneven because it weren't cut by machine. These were cut by hand. So they have the wooden frames, and of course they won't be at the same size, and it was made by hand, so it's uneven, as you can see here. Here, steep roof. So the roof was like this, as the same as we have nowadays, with the buildings nowadays, the houses, most of them have this steep roof. So it's this shape here, or this one, shape like this. This is the steep roof. So the houses here and the steep roof. So Tudor homes had a steeply pitched roof of either clay tiles, it's this one, or thatch. Thatch was the same that the Celtic roundhouse had. So it's this type of material here, thatch, or clay tiles. I can search it so you can see it better. Let me just, yeah. Let me just pick up here. So the first is the clay tiles. This one, or the hatchet. Roof. This one. Okay, so that's the difference. So let's come back to the slides. Jetty. So the jetty, it's because the upper floors of a Tudor house stick out further than the downstairs. As you can see here, we have the upper floor like this, and the that's the upper floor, and the downstairs is like this. So it's the same as you can see here. This is called jetty. And the tiny panes of glass. As you know, the Tudor houses were the first ones to use the glass in their windows. But it was really expensive, and they used just tiny pieces, so small pieces, as you can see here, just small pieces. Okay. And here we have the key features of a Tudor house. So we have the wooden dub. This was used to fill at the between the wooden frame, the timber, which is this black coat to protect the wooden frame. We have the wooden frame, what is the skeleton of the house, the steep roof like this, the jetty, which is the upper floor, it's further, a little bit bigger than the downstairs. These tiny piece of glass, and the chimney, which is one key feature also. So now we've revised everything. So we can come here to the lesson plan and have a look what we need to do during this class. So it's your turn. Print this document and cut it out. Pay attention to the instructions. So this is the document. If you click on here, that's the document. You don't need to print the first page, just the second one. And we have this one here. So you will need this model, scissors, and glue. So here we have how to do it step by step. And I will be doing with you with the second video. So everything that you need now is just print out this document here. And we're going to be looking, when is it ready? Check the presentation again, so you can go over the presentation again if you want. Label all the features of a Tudor house. So we are going to write the labels of a Tudor house. So timber, wooden frame, a jetty, chimney. So we are going to write this and glue on our house, this one. So we are going to glue here. And the type of materials where it's made of. So during the second video, I will be explaining how to do it better, and we can see each other in the next video. So print it out, this document, and bring it to the class so we can do it together, okay? So see you, bye.